Welcome to Shanghai, the financial center of China and one of the most important cities in the world. Shanghai is not only the richest city in China with a GDP of $1.3 trillion, but it's also full of beauty, culture, and history. So join me on this journey and let's discover Shanghai together. Good morning guys from Shanghai in China. I'm here with Ploy.
Good morning.
We've been here for a few days and let me tell you guys, this city is mind-blowing. Before we start the exploration of Shanghai, let me show you quickly our accommodation here and where we are staying. So this is our accommodation here in Shanghai. It's kind of a duplex, so you have the living area downstairs and the bed upstairs. Honestly, the place is very cozy. It feels like a home, but there are also a few downsides. So the big upside is the view. We are on the 11th floor and the view is spectacular. Especially at night time, the view is amazing here. The sofa is very comfortable and upstairs is the bed. The bed also is very comfortable. So we stayed here for 5 nights and we paid $75 per night. Let me tell you that Shanghai is very expensive. Also the hotels here, they are kind of old and the price is very high. So this is actually a pretty good deal, especially for the location, because we are just 10 minutes walk to the Bund. So in 10 minutes we are in the heart of Shanghai with this beautiful view of the skyline. So the location is amazing, the price is not bad, the feeling is very homey, very cozy. The downside is that the apartment is a bit old and not so well maintained, and also the bathroom kind of stinks a bit, I think from the pipe, but there is this bad smell that comes out every day. So there are pros and cons. For something I would recommend it, for some other things I would not recommend it. So I don't know what to say. So enough of the accommodation, let's go out and explore Shanghai. This area is called the Bund and it's probably the most famous area in Shanghai. It's this beautiful waterfront area running along the Wangpu River, and especially at night time with all the lights on, it becomes amazing. So we'll come back here later in this video to check it out. But for now, let's move to our first attraction in Shanghai. So we are now going to check out the Yu Garden, which is a very famous place here in Shanghai. And today it's a beautiful day, blue sky, so it's perfect for the garden. So the ticket to get inside the Yu Garden is 30 yuan per person. So the Yu Garden, it's also called Yuyuan Garden. It's basically like a classical Chinese garden and it's located in the old city of Shanghai. It was built in 5059 by the Ming dynasty. Specifically, it was built by Pan Yunduan and he built it for his father, which he was getting like very old. So he built this beautiful garden, very peaceful with a lot of nature, a lot of trees, and also a lot of rooms where he could just relax, hang out, drink tea and have a great time during the last days of his life. It's a beautiful garden to be honest, but there are just too many people. So this garden was originally built as a peaceful escape from the craziness of the city, from the business and the bustling of the city. But I think nowadays it's more busy inside here than outside in the city. And right next to the Yu Garden there is this area which is called Yuyuan Old Street, which is beautiful, but especially at night time. Let me show you. Ploy, what do you think of this place?
Nice, beautiful.
Yeah?
Many things going on here.
Yeah, it's very lively. The atmosphere they created with these buildings and the lights, it's amazing, honestly. Even though they're not really ancient buildings, they're kind of modern. They build it like the traditional way, but they're more like a modern building for the tourists. It's more like a touristic area. But they've done such a great job that it doesn't matter, because it's beautiful just to walk around these narrow alleys. And there you can see the tallest building of China, the Shanghai Tower. Walking through these streets at night time with these buildings and the lights up, wow. I've been in China for a while now and I still haven't tried the famous Chinese hot pot. So it's time to try it. Even though the most popular one is coming from CHONGQING and we are in Shanghai, we were able to find a CHONGQING hot pot restaurant in Shanghai. We made the hot pot half spicy and half not spicy. I don't really like spicy and it was pretty good. Nothing like crazy, like super delicious, but it was okay. Here's the CHONGQING beer. After dinner, we went on a stroll to the very famous Nanjing Road. This road is a pedestrian street and it starts right in front of the Bund. So from the river, it goes all the way inside the city and is extremely long and full of people just walking around, having a great time, shopping, eating, and just enjoying the vibe of Shanghai. We really enjoyed Jingling Road. We went there almost every day and you can find a bunch of international brands, restaurants, shops, souvenirs, food, and all sort of things. So many people take the picture of this hotel because it's a landmark of Shanghai. It's one of the oldest hotels of Shanghai. As you can see, the building also is very old and is the Fairmont Peace Hotel. Hello. It's a popular spot here in Shanghai. Everybody stops and take a picture. And this is the beginning of the road and you can see the super famous Shanghai Pearl TV tower. And as I said, at the end of Jingling Road you arrive at the Bund, which at night time it's just incredible. With all the lights on, there is such a unique atmosphere. Like, this is the real Shanghai experience. Look at this skyline of Shanghai, it's unbelievable. And today is so clear, so you can see everything in details, all the lights. Wow. So this one right here is the Nanjing Road. Here you have these beautiful colonial buildings, which most of them are banks and insurances. As you can see, Aya Insurance. So I don't know, this part feels like you are in London or somewhere in Europe. And then you turn here. Here you have the Bund with all the people walking and having a great time by the river. And here you have the beautiful Shanghai skyline. That one is the Shanghai Tower, which is the tallest building in China. And then the day after, we were ready to continue the exploration of this fascinating city. We are now in the Tianzifang area here in Shanghai. This is a French neighbor. It's actually called French Concession because back in the days, this area was given to France. So it was like a little France inside China with their own rules, with their own laws. And it's very famous for these traditional houses, which is shikumen architecture. And you have a lot of shops, a lot of restaurants. It's obviously became like a very touristic area as well. But it's such a unique atmosphere and it doesn't feel like you're in Shanghai or in China at all. It really feels like you're in Europe. Another cool area which is part of the French quarter of the French Concession is called Xintiandi. So this area is called Xintiandi area. It's basically like a pedestrian street with a lot of shops, bars, cafe, restaurants, as you can see here, happy hour, bistro and bar. It's kind of like a fancy area. I see a lot of people like dressed well, a little bit like a high-so. But it's definitely also like a touristic area. So it's a mix between like a local Shanghai people and also tourists. There is a beautiful atmosphere. I really like this area. Man, I would have never expected to find this kind of roads in Shanghai. They're so beautiful and it really feels like you are in France or Europe. I'm really appreciating and enjoying Shanghai. Such a big surprise. Guys, I'm here with Tony and I came to Shanghai thanks to him because he sent me an email one day and say he's one of my followers, so he watched my video and one day he sent me an email and say, Gabi, you should really come to China, you will like it a lot. And here I am today. We met for coffee.
Welcome to Shanghai.
Thank you for showing me Shanghai.
My pleasure. Welcome to Shanghai.
I will come back again for sure. We just arrived at the Jade Buddha temple, which is probably one of the most famous temples here in Shanghai. And it's famous because there are two Jade Buddha here. The temple has been founded in 1882 but has been destroyed and rebuilt in this location. And that's why it looks pretty new. Everything is like very modern. Got a Tesla. We are gonna cross the river and go to the Shanghai Tower, which is the tallest tower in Shanghai. But we are gonna take the Bund sightseeing tunnel. It's basically a tunnel that goes under the water and brings you to the other side.
One way?
One way, yeah.
Okay. 100.
So it costs 50 yuan per person one way. So the tunnel is 646 meters long. So yeah, it's a cool experience. It's just a 5 minutes ride, so it's very quick and it brings you to the other side. I think on the way back we might take the ferry, which is only 2 yuan, and you have a much better view. But this one is a cool experience. So we pay 181 each, so total is 361. So currently the Shanghai Tower is the tallest build in Asia with 632 meters, but very soon they're opening the Merdeka Tower in Kuala Lumpur, which I've seen last year. I think it's ready, which is gonna be the tallest one with 644, so just a few meters more. And very soon the Jeddah Tower in Saudi Arabia is gonna pass the Burj Khalifa and is gonna become the tallest tower in the world with 1,000 plus meters. That's crazy. This one is the second tallest building in Shanghai. It's also huge. So it was a great visit on top of the Shanghai Tower. An alternative that you can consider is also the Oriental Pearl TV Tower. You can go on top. It's a bit lower than the Shanghai Tower, but the good thing is that it turns around, so it's a unique experience. After visiting the Shanghai Tower, we spent the evening on this side of the river, which, to be honest, at night time with all the lights on, it's simply incredible. It's really, really nice. You just walk around with your nose up, just looking at this incredible skyscraper. It's very fascinating. It really feels like you're in a movie or something. On the other side of the river, you can see the Bund with all this yellow and orange colonial building. I really enjoy the atmosphere here in the evening time. Especially when they turn on the light at the Oriental Pearl Tower and at the Shanghai Tower, wow, you just cannot keep your eyes off of them. And then the day after was our final day, so we bought some souvenirs and we just wanted to check out People's Park and also People's Square. We are now at People's Park here in the heart of Shanghai. This is the biggest park in the center of the city. It's very beautiful, very calm, like not so many people around. And a very interesting fact about People's Park is that during the weekend here, they hold the marriage market where the parents come here to find a husband or a wife for their children. I really wanted to see it, but unfortunately today is a weekday and this market is only during the weekend. We are trying to find People's Square, which should be right next to the People's Park. By the way, also in Chengdu, the main park of the city is People's Park. I was there a few days ago, and that one also is a very beautiful park. There is a lot of security around, and it's very quiet, very empty. It feels a bit awkward. Okay guys, we're going to end the video right here. We had 5 wonderful days here in Shanghai. It really exceeded our expectations a lot. Let me know in the comments down below if you have ever been to Shanghai or maybe you're planning to come to Shanghai. I will definitely recommend this city. Maybe not during the summertime because it's quite hot and humid. Maybe during other months is a little bit better, but still it's a very nice city. So thank you again so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.